Oh my god, my space is too small. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi. Happy Friday. How y'all doing? Oh no. Blah. Okay. How's it going? What did I bring? Ooh. No. I left my lesson plan downstairs. It's okay. I remember. I'm just gonna grab a different piece of paper. All right. We have this week, next week, life updates, and retail stories of the week. Lung cancer. I will explain that one. Oh god, what was the second one? Photo guard. Third one was smart food. Huh. I got my hair. Ooh, fuck. I got my hair done. Actually, you know what? Hold on for 20 seconds. I'm just gonna grab that really quick. It's just gonna make a lot more sense. Oh wow, I live here. Okay. Smashing your phone on the ground as soon as you join SMH my head. Hey girl. You know, if you have a dent, you can always like change how you do your hair. Do a comb over. Put makeup. Outfit. Oh my god, it begins. It begins. Wait, there's already a question? Oh my god. Wow. I feel so honored. Oh my god, I had a paper clip and then I threw it. It's fine. Okay. Wow, AJ, you're so cool and dope. How do you do it? Dissociation. Somehow like being a cockroach that, you know, you could set on fire and you could put through nuclear war and it still keeps twitching. That's me. Oh my gosh. Okay. I hope I answered that question. Put makeup, outfit, Okay, check. Check, check. And Ahab, hey, good to see you. Your power is back and you are no longer dying from heat. Awesome. What happened with the power? I was like worried last week. I was like, I hope everything's okay. But I so you were missed, but I hope everything's okay. Hell yeah. All right. I need a ground. I'm grounding. Yay, power. Power. Massive storm blew through, knocked out 60,000 houses. Jesus Christ. Oh, wait. Yeah, my mom said that like there was like a tornado in Connecticut, and that whole like eastern seaboard nonsense was crazy. I didn't get a ton up here, but wow. Hi, Tiffany. Gonna take a deep breath. My therapist, my EMDR therapist was like, oh my gosh, if you put a heating pad under your feet, that could help with dissociation. And I was like, that's very rich. Julia, you are combing through the internet to find good price 21 gauge 1 milliliter syringes. You can't buy them at work. We, at least when I was in the pharmacy, like, people would come up and ask for needles. And, like, they were kept in a very secure location. Yo, yo, yo! How are you guys doing? How's your week? Shock T mat for feet, spikes to poke your feet and feel alive. I actually was like thinking about what if there's something with some kind of texture. Or maybe I just like dump a bucket of tacks and just stand on them. That's a really good idea. Thank you. I've never heard of a Shock T mat. Gatekeep girl bossing the needles. Julia, you buy them at Walmart because they're about 5% of the price. Where in Walmart? That's crazy. But Walmart never has the 1 milliliter ones, and you crave them. I crave pointy metal. I can't imagine. I mean, pharmacy. Walmart has a pharmacy? I know scissors. I swear to God, every single time I join, it's like just one Wi-Fi out moment and then we're back. You have a super spiky Shock T mat you lay on. Spiky as hell, but it grounds you and relaxes some. Awesome. Awesome. I wonder if there's anything in my environment that would work. You know, one time we did shattered glass. That could have worked. Legos. Oh my God, I have Legos. Okay, this is probably one of the most sociopathic things I'm gonna do. But I deadass have like a bucket of extra Legos. No. Oh my God. Okay. Unsubscribe. This is crazy. I know. I'm going to use a bucket of Legos as a Shock T mat. Originally I wanted to do it with laying on Legos. Originally I wanted to do like a bucket of water, but then I feel like people hearing splashing noises without seeing the water would be really concerning. So we're gonna start with Legos. I love how my mind works. Oh my gosh, hey Luke. Lucas Hout. Julia Zook. And if any of these Legos enter my bloodstream, I'm sorry, Baby Yoda, but your cradle's not being finished. I crave the spike of Lego. All right. I'm gonna do some affirmations as well. These Legos are also gonna be disgusting, but we're trying. Oh wait, okay. Actually, low-key, Grogu. I had the like frog that he was eating and I can't find it now. But yep. Have you watched the new movie, Ahab? Actually, low-key pain is centering AF. Yeah. I've definitely had to find a balance of like healthy grounding strategies. Also, I brought my disgusting milk just for you. But I'm happy to report that Luke says at Ahab, is that why people SH? Interesting theory. As a dissociative, traumatized person, yes, it does help. But it is horrible for your mental health. Too much pain is extremely ungrounding. Yeah, there's a balance, there's a sweet spot. Ahab, adorable. I have not only seen some of The Mandalorian. The movie's really good, actually. Oh, did I say Mike got me a protein shaker so that my milk would be less gloopy. But I think he needs a refund. Julia, BRB shattering my leg bone so I can lock in. Period. Ahab responding to Luke, precisely, it makes the exterior weird. It makes the exterior weird feel in line with the interior trauma. It did a lot of that. I can't look at this. Look at the bottom. That's so gross. Yeah. Be right back. Need to disconnect to see Julia's comments again. All right. The Legos are grounding me. There's not much worth seeing. That's not true, Julia. I had some fucking great reels this week from you guys. I had so much fun. At Luke. I'm gonna start saying everyone at their name. Whoa, Ahab to Julia, you alert us to local cute transsexuals. She's meditating, guys. Extremely true. I love cute transsexuals and I am on the search for them always. Ahab, are you okay? Very much okay, or at least as okay as you can get. Awesome. I was trying to think back. I'm like, Ahab, I think you're the first person who was like a regular on my lives. Like who I remember kind of talking to consistently. And now there's like a little group of us. It makes me really happy. Luke, you've been excited for this live. You're very lonely and this is fun social time. Yay! Yay! It is for B2. Oh, that makes me feel so happy. I feel so happy. Hot trans woman got me acting like a crazy turf the way you're transvestigating everyone. The trans femme to becoming a chaser pipeline. Right. Can you become a chaser as a trans woman? You are the OG, Ahab. I think Julia's a chaser confirmed. Luke calls you a chaser a lot. Well, y'all need to figure that out. Tiffany, can you ask a question to the group? Absolutely. And as I say that, my connection drops out. Baby girl cross-dress hiding in the corner just watching and listening. Well, hi. Yes, Tiffany, fire away. We're all here. Yeah. Julia, that's one of the benefits of being trans. When you're trans, you get to call it for T instead of instead of being a chaser. You're on the calendar for bottom surgery. Congratulations. Not still chasing Luke. Tiffany, you're excited and terrified at the same time. Yeah? Where are you getting it done? Oh my god. Ahab, to Baby Girl Cross Dress, welcome. We are fun weirdos learning from AJ's years of wisdom. Oh. I'm just doing this for grounding so that I can answer the question. You're in Massachusetts. Okay. Nice. I had mine done at Boston Medical Center. Did I miss your question? You're obsessed with the grounding, human AF. Oh, thank you. I really need it. You're getting it done in Burlington. Burlington, Mass? My self-care sauna. Anyone know what you can expect for recovery? Absolutely. Let me turn this down a little bit. Getting bottom surgery at the Burlington Coat Factory. Deals. Ahab, that's... Jesus. Okay. Yeah, so Tiffany, I had bottom surgery 5 years ago. So in terms of recovery, I'm gonna kind of like map it out. So are you having full depth or are you just having like zero depth? That also kind of impacts it. I can speak from having full depth. I also had a skin graft. I'm not gonna put the show outfit people. I'm not gonna reveal. But so for recovery, there's a fucking party happening in the parking lot next to me. That is so distracting. Legos, grounding. Okay, sorry. So yeah, so I woke up from surgery. I had an epidural so that I wouldn't feel anything from the waist down. They left that in for the first 24 hours after I woke up. Huge tip. If you are doing like a longer than like 3 or 4 hours surgery, they're going to strap your arms down likely so you don't move. Make sure you ask the doctors specifically to let your hands, like, to unvelcro them and then like move them around and like, you know, do like whatever, at least every like 1 to 2 hours, because I had some temporary nerve damage from my arms being strapped down for 7 hours. So I had like tingling and like some loss of feeling after that. So that tip. When you wake up and you have like the epidural, I was on morphine, I think. You're on some opioids. You're gonna be so fucking constipated. You're gonna be shitting Legos like 3 days, 4 days later, which is gonna be very tough. I had to be in a wheelchair for the first 3 or 4 days until my packing came out because I had full depth. And I kind of just watched YouTube and like listen to music, and I was just like kind of zonked out, like zinc zooked out on pain meds, and you know, dissociation. What else would be helpful? I had really low blood pressure from the anesthesia. So it was kind of a struggle for them to get me to start standing up and walking again, because I would just pass out. Definitely, if you can have any loved one, anyone from your support system with you the entire time, please do. Bring, do you know like those like neck pillows? Definitely get one of those, like the biggest one you can find. And use that, or just get a hemorrhoid pillow, you know, because like you're gonna be very sore when you sit down like in a wheelchair. I cannot understate the fact that I would not have had this surgery without the privilege of my parents and their financial help. They did get us a hotel room right across from the hospital, so they would wheel me back and forth. And I was very close. Definitely follow all of the instructions for aftercare. If you have full depth, you're going to start dilating once your packing comes out. You'll probably have a catheter as well, which sucks. You have to keep it, is it above sea level or below sea level? I don't remember. But I hated the catheters. Like, that was like one of the worst parts for me. If you have a breathing tube, which you probably will, your throat may be scratchy, and you may not like realize why when you wake up, but that's probably why. Eventually, once you get you go back in for like your, I think it's maybe 1 week out from surgery, you'll have the, like your post-op, your first post-op appointment, and they wheeled me in the wheelchair in, and I walked out after, because I went in, they took out all my packing, which was like, I don't know, 30 feet of gauze just like crammed into that space to keep everything open. It was just weird as fuck watching them like do a Mary Poppins like ribbon dancing whatever out of my vulva. And then they're like, oh, this part's gonna suck, but like it doesn't for everyone. I was just really uncomfortable with the catheter in general, so when they like pulled that out, it was just like the weirdest feeling, but then it was over. And then they gave me a set of dilators, and they kind of gave me instructions on how to like put them in. Like, I don't know if they gave me lube. You have to buy like water-based lube for the dilators. Get a, it's called a pump douche bottle. You can get them on Amazon, and you'll fill that with like warm soapy water and a little bit of like distilled white vinegar. And that will be like kind of like an antibacterial wash for your insides while you're continuing to heal. I would get maxi pads and get do I have the type of underwear that I used? Like fuck, I don't have it. Like biking short underwear, like really like long johns. I don't know if I'm explaining this right. And then you're gonna put the pad at on the crotch seam on the inside, because you will have discharge. Once you get your dilating and packing out and you can walk and everything, you'll go home and be on bed rest for like a couple weeks at least. I had blood thinner shots. Originally they wanted to do that in my stomach, and I said, absolutely the fuck not. You get that shit away from me. So I made my parents do it in my arm instead. Eventually, like after the first week, I was able to get off whatever oxy I was on, and then kind of going to like a very regimented, like 2 Advil every 4 to 6 hours or whatever. And then dilating, you won't really feel anything at first because everything's going to be so asleep. But it's really important to do it. Really important to like kind of hobbit walk your way over to the toilet and like make sure you're cleaning out after. Peeing is a big thing. Once you come out of surgery and they take your catheter out, like a few days later, you're gonna have to pound water, and they're gonna be like, okay, go to the bathroom and just sit on the toilet until something comes out. And then if something comes out, then you're good. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to pee without what I had before. So I was freaking out, and that's normal. But eventually it just started like coming out, and I was like, oh my God, okay, cool. We're doing it. Like, we're good. Julia, there's the train. I feel like I just threw a lot of information at you. So that's kind of like, okay. I threw a lot of information at you, so I hope that's helpful. I will be downloading this entire live and posting it to my YouTube. So if you need to listen to that back, it will be available tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to catch up on comments now. I hope that was helpful. Okay, Julia, your position is that trans people can be chasers to an extent, and that the issue with chasers is overt fetishization and a generalized sense of shame around being with a trans person. Yeah, exactly. You're going to Leahy, Tiffany. Nice. Julia, congrats and good luck, Tiffany. Good luck, Tiffany. You live alone, minimal support. They may have advocates who can come in, or I think you can ask, maybe, and I may be making that up, but you can always ask if like, they'll sometimes have like service animals come in. Like, ask for that, because that'll make you feel so much better. Luke, thank you for understanding my valid and correct points always. What were you guys, were you talking about like the T for T for chaser? Train party, absolutely, that part. Huge tip, not anymore. Ahab, full depth, huge tip, lockdown arms, what are we doing? My kind of Friday night, damn. Luke, LOL, you wish, Julia. Whoa. Don't shoot. Tiffany, oh wow, I would not know to ask. I'm afraid of opioids. There's definitely alternatives. I would just kind of like make a plan with your care team. Yeah. Because like, you know, Advil and Tylenol are only going to get so strong, and it's like the acetaminophen, ibuprofen, you have to like alternate because your liver is going to get so like double stuffed from pain meds. But yeah, definitely ask, be like, are there anything else opioids? I can't remember if the epidural is opioid or not. The epidural, by the way, to explain, it's something that cis women have when they have childbirth. When they have childbirth, when birth child, it goes in, it's like a spinal tap. It just is like a kind of uncomfortable poke in your lower back, and then you don't feel anything for as long as it's in. Luke, this is your kind of Friday night hanging out with AJ. Wake that up. I know that's right. Julia, true. I enjoy these streams. Oh my God, Brooke. Luke, drugs. Medical high is a nice high. Ahab. Julia, sex is whatever conceptually. I just want validation for people wanting me. Like you said, sex is mid, you farm validation. Hola. Hey, Brooke. So awesome to see you the other day. I love our little Duncan chats. Julia says, hi, Brooke. I love Brooke. Keep me posted about your, the thing that you had scheduled for Wednesday, Brooke, that, involved Down East Maine. Keep me posted on that. I hope. Yeah. Also, I keep using your mom's chicken, like the reaction meme. I can't stop using it. I can't. I love Gert. Please post more Gert content. And love you so much. Luke, that's why you got sad when you said you didn't want. Hold on. I'm trying not to laugh. There is literally like a divorce happening. Or, well, no, not anymore. I feel like I'm in like divorce court. Luke, yeah, that's why you got sad when I said I didn't want you anymore, even though you broke up with me. I'm gonna give y'all some space. I'm just gonna be over here. Oh my God, look, fish. Fish. The fish aren't fighting right now. Ahab, was it weird having to get used to the bathroom movement and getting dressed? Yes. Above sea level. I'm probably so behind on comments, guys. I'm so sorry. Tiffany, yes, you have one. I'm gonna try to remember what you were referring to. Ahab, was it weird having to get used to the bathroom movement and getting dressed? Yes. It was so gender affirming though, to be able to fucking put on panties and like not have a bulge or like anything in the way. Like, when I tell you the first time I put on a bikini about 3 or 4 weeks after bottom surgery, I was like, oh my God, okay, holy fuck. Like, I'm a woman. It's very, yeah, it's a spiritual religious moment. My parents seem cool as fuck. They are. Then they're very supportive. And I'm very lucky. You catching up on comments is fun. Whoa, okay. I just like, oh my God. Okay. Whoa. I just like accidentally scrolled back through all of it. Okay. Above sea level. Yup. Julia, my parents didn't get me bottom surgery, but my mom did offer to pay for laser if you didn't go on HRT. Just lie and say you didn't do HRT. The bargaining stage of grief. Luke, transphobic mom trying to keep her from transitioning. Ew. You deserve better, Julia. Ahab, I've had packing, but it was knife wound. What do you mean you had packing? How... Was this when you had, like, your finger thing? When you, like, cut off all your fingers and, like, put them back on? Julia, she didn't necessarily want you to do either, but she'd rather me not be on estrogen than have a beard. Fuck. Tiffany, how long with the catheter? You have minimal depth. You don't know about dilation. Okay. I would say it's like... It depends on, like, when they schedule your first post-op appointment, when you go back in and the surgeon checks everything. So I'd say, like, 3 to 5 days. Oh, Brooke. No, Brooke. I'm so sorry, Brooke. You'll get them next time, Brooke. Ahab, Luke, Julia, that's a hell of a trick. She'll twink a trans person, but not see it through. You want to give her the twink death experience. Fordo is better than Keller. Hi. Luke, she really wanted a gay son or thought daughter. Gay son or doll, or a castrated doll son thing. Julia, she asked if you could be gender fluid and not on HRT. Can you please be gender fluid just for me? Lovenox or maybe heparin. What is the pain, or where is the pain? It's going to be mostly in, like, your lower abdominal area around your navel, because that's where a lot of, like, the reorganization is going to be happening. And also you have muscles that connect up to here. When they tie your tubes, if you haven't had, like, orchiectomy yet, you're going to feel some aches where they did that. And just a lot in, like, just kind of like that area. But also, like, up here too, because you're going to be, if your muscles are strained at all while you're, like, having surgery, you're going to be sore. Locked in on medication, period, Julia. Luke, we used heparin at work for heparinized saline. Saline, that's a word. Ahab, your parents, your mom said, why are you gay? And you said, you are not. Your partner is a woman and you are agender, but she is... Okay. That part. Julia, nice. Used to be on heparin. Good info. Crushing it. Thank you, Ahab. Miss Train. Train slut slays. Straight diva. Train, you're violently bleeding from your nose. From your noise. Journavix may have good opioid alternative. Yes, we have the resident pharmacy tech here. Opioids can be chilled. The constipation is not. Double stuffed. Oreo. Ketamine works. Pranking my friends when they fall asleep. First in the sleepover by giving them an epidural. Brooke, hi, I'm just an ally hanging out. I could go for a sleeve of dress right now. Yummers, Julia, should I drink some apple cider vinegar? Yes. Brooke, it was not meant to be, but always fun to learn new things. Well, I hope that, like, opens more. I hope there's more, like, opportunities like that are available. Keep me posted. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Ahab, brush your teeth immediately so the acid doesn't fuck up your teeth. Bleeding is stopped, I believe. God bless. Brooke, but it never happened. I haven't told anyone but, like, you and my parents. That's why I'm trying not to, like, reveal context. Ahab, you catching up on comments is fun. Okay. I'm gonna scroll to the bottom. I need it. Oh, wait, I was at the bottom. Cool. Brushing your teeth will still fuck them up. You got let's trigger warn violence. Okay. I have got stabbed 2 different times. One was deep enough for packing. So you also could have started dilating, you're saying. Any holes a goal. I hope you're okay though. Julia, same if you brush them shortly after vomiting. Luke likes to blast me on live for no reason. Julia, stop lying challenge. Ahab, damn, good to know. I want to replace them all with uncoated titanium. Give me metal ass teeth. Julia, Orky is too expensive. You decide you're going to tie them to a string door and slam them the door like they do to pull teeth. My inner child is concerned hearing that and very terrified. Ahab, oops, my bad. Should have told you're learning. What? Luke, do what they do to castrate bulls. Just rubber band it up. You're fucking kidding. Dilating my stab wound. Don't they? I love your axe wound, you whore. Luke, your mom wants to call you soon, so you might have to leave soon. Okay. Thank you for joining in any capacity. I really appreciate it. I love hanging out with you and Julia every Friday night. Ahab to Luke, I've done that with pigs. I'm gonna look at my Legos and I'm gonna just step on them. Luke, I castrate them piggies. Brooke, I'm gonna have a nightmare about my teeth falling out. No. Luke, I deal with pigs at work after they're high as fuck on ketamine. What? Why are the pigs in a K-hole? Castrated pigs by rubber band. Ahab, it sucks. Step on those Legos, girl. What is that bug? Oh, there's a bug dying. Rest in peace. I thought you were gonna say step on those. Step on that hacky sack. Damn, you wish you were a K-hole pig, Julia. Everyone's like, retweet, relate, K-hole pig. Get them nice and high before we humanely euthanize them. How do you euthanize them? Do you do like the air gun? Do they go to the rainbow farm in the sky? Julia gets it. I'm gonna be seeing tomorrow. I'm gonna be seeing my boyfriend's aunt and uncle have You're hopping off, Brooke. Love you so much. Love you too. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Miss you already. Keep me posted on everything. Please tell Sebago and Bailey and Phoebe I said hi, and yeah, love you. Luke, we use this bright pink chemical called Euthasol. It's pentobarbital. Bright pink. It sounds like a cocktail. You aren't doing CO2 pig slaughter, right? That shit is wild. What the fuck? Like, are you talking about like gas chambering them? Julia, if you go to heaven when you die, you will exist eternally as a castrated K-hole pig. That part. Brooke, you will. They went out on leashes today. Oh my god. Please Snapchat me pictures of Gert too if you see Gert. Also, sorry for putting the name of our former employer on my live story the other day. I kind of realized, oh shit. Or on my story. Sorry. Ahab, oh, all right, not the chillest, but better than CO2. Luke prays really hard and God stops their hearts via divine intervention. Oh my god. You know, Jesus, make room for one more. Brooke, oh girl, you're fine, love you. No, I know, I remember I think I commented once on TikTok or something and I didn't want you to get in trouble. Ahab, bulk pig harvesting is done with an elevator in a pit filled with CO2 gas. It's crazy but cheap. What in the 1942 is happening in the meat industry? Replace it with nitrogen. What is nitrogen do it differently. We Gucci Brooke. Okay, period. Brooke, moderator position immediately. I think she said she has to head out. You're so sorry, AJ. You know you bring too much intensity. No, you're good. I'm the one that talks about, like, my stuff. And then, you know, I'm usually very self-conscious about that. Nitrous, better than nitrogen. Like nitrous oxide, like happy gas. Laughing gas. You're totally good, Ahab, by the way. Luke, you don't have control over that. You just follow the protocols and SOPs. Though sometimes we use a sedative called isoflurane and then give them you give them FFS while they're sedated. Period. Have you guys seen the, is that meat processed? Ma'am. That is an obelisk of ham. It exists without any bones or connective tissue. Its existence either validates that God does not exist or he is unaware of the horrors taking place in his kingdom and has no power to stop them. So yes, it is processed. Our bodies don't sense low oxygen. They sense high CO2 levels. Suffocating feeling is an excess of CO2 sense. Nitrogen or nitrous oxide replaces oxygen without inducing the suffocation feeling. Julie, fun fact about me, I've never had a burger. A meat burger. Do you get feet balls? Like the fake meatballs? Luke, they did studies on the flow rate of CO2. And we keep flow zoning the CO2 until we suffocate. Ahab, Julia is right. I have done that so much nitrous, thousands of dollars in that. My curtain was moving it. It caught my eye. You've had them before. Okay. What are your thoughts on tofu? We're literally talking about pig genocide. This is my Friday night. It's a thing. All you want to do is sleep. If all you want to do is sleep. Julie, when you were 17, you accidentally sucked the nitrous out of a whipped cream can and you thought you were going to die. Tofu is Ahab. Oh, so my milk is leaking. The put outfit people are gonna be like, yes. 12 card. Oh yeah, haha, that's a lesson there. Oh my god. I had a mouse once that it was a rescue mouse. She's milk leaking. When I tell you, someone DM'd me on TikTok and sent me like a 5-paragraph explanation of how to induce lactation as a trans woman and what it tastes like, and then said, love your content. Sometimes having all 5 senses is a curse. Julie got me when my milk leaks. Yes, Julia. I think they blocked me or I deleted it because I can't find it. I've been trying to find that message forever and it is gone from my TikTok. Did I try the lactation techniques? No. Low-key, you want to domeparide pilled so you can experience lactation. Does progesterone actually cause lactation? What? I've kind of blocked out all of the instructions, so like, Julia, give us a tutorial. Inducing lactation. This week's topic on MTF School. Are you there, God? It's me, AJ. I'm ready to go. Take me. Progesterone typically does not, but dome, straight off the dome does. What is that? Do people specifically take that? Like breastfeeding mothers? What? I've been flow zoning lactation and CO2. It is almost 8 o'clock already. Goddamn. Ahab, you should see my homeschooling evangelical breastfeeding mother of 6 nipples. Mm-hmm. Lactation looks less cool after 6 kids chomping. Are you talking about a person or an animal? Wait, homeschooling evangelical. Oh no. You're talking about a person. How did you see the... Julie, you read about a girl who jacked up her hormones to mimic pregnancy just to see if it would make her boobs bigger. Period. Luke, y'all, I have a baby shower on Sunday for a tea for tea couple and it's sick. Oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah, you're so proud. You got me good. Yeah, that's real worthy. That is real worthy for sure. Julia, dom like dominant, pair like Perry the platypus. Like, are you hesitating? Done rhymes with dome. Dom Perignon. Ahab, what? Oh, I get it. Because she was... Were you one of the oldest, so you were always seeing her breastfeed other people? Is that why? Or was she breastfeeding you through young adulthood? Julia, you sent that and realized it's maybe rude and definitely not interesting in wanting to me. What? What? Luke, you're gonna call your mom in a sec, so I'm gonna head out, but I'll come back with the call-ins before you end stream. I'll definitely be here until 10, so, if I don't get to say goodnight, I'll say goodnight now. And, thank you so much for joining again. I just have so much fun with you guys, so thank you. I really appreciate it. Also, Julia, your sister DM'd me and was like, hey, Julia's not letting me join stream. And I said, she's evil. She must be stopped at all costs. So, where's your sister? What closet do you have her in? 12th card. Whoa. That means I'm switching if I forget people's names. Whoa. The DID said, hello. I'm lactating. Oh, that is really wet. 1 second, guys. It gets a little blurry when, like, I'm like, oh, I'm forgetting people's names. I'm forgetting where I am. Okay. Julia, nipples are always at their worst when they're attached to your mother. Ahab, we're back. Yep. There are 2 batches, 7 years between the first 3 and the second 3, so the older kids raise the littles to some extent. So you breastfed them as well, you're saying? Julia, the pronunciation of, I liked the Perry the Platypus points for that. Luke, what? Julia, I did not tell her to send that, by the way. She's full of mega shit. Luke, Julia, what's the tea? Which sister? Julia, I don't know how common it, off the dome Perignon used is to induce lactation in cis women. You mostly know about it in the context of trans women. Is that like a normal thing for people transitioning? Do people... Ahab, I'm gonna read this comment, but it's going to give me suicidal intention. DID baby may want milkies. Moms, got you covered. No worries. She's down for anyone in need. Julia, I like picturing someone joining the stream just in time to catch AJ go, I'm lactating. When I tell you that Mike has like accidentally joined live at work before, can you imagine if that's what he like joins and that's what plays on fucking blast in his work? Oh yeah, you got it. Your titties are powerful, Ahab. Cassie, Julia, yep, yeah. I hope she's doing well, that queen. All right, bye everyone. Bye Luke. Thanks for hanging out. Julia, whoa, Ahab, Jerby. Throwback to last week. I am so sorry. You're so sorry all the time. Oh my god, no, you're totally good. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. I love that it's like a competition to say like the most cursed things, and I think about these things all week. Like they get me through my life. So thank you. It's a safe space where we can say really fucked up things to comfort each other. Julia, I don't think it's very common, but if you have a baby, sometimes they want to be able to breastfeed them. Can people ever do it to like a functional amount? I have to burp, guys. Hold on. Excuse me. Also some cis chasers and also trans... Oh. Maybe trans healthcare should be banned. She's at your dad's right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure mammary glands are kind of easy to get and get working, but it's very doable. It's not on my to-do list, I'd have to say. You know, I have friends who would literally like get a uterus transplant like tomorrow, but like I am not squeezing a fucking human being through my designer Coach bag vulva. My insurance paid $30,000 for that, minus the 10% copay that my parents paid because I was a college student, and I'm very lucky that I had that. Because otherwise, I'd still be a uncastrated K-hold pig. Weed smoking dudes are projecting to grow mammary glands as well. Your bud grew them. On accident. Are you serious? So I am now doubly susceptible to mammary gland development. Julia, trans women can produce an equivalent amount of breast milk to cis women. That is crazy. Ahab, uterus is optional for child development. Look up ectopic pregnancies and be afraid. Right. Julia, damn, 3,000 copay is not as bad insofar as everything goes. Thank you, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Massachusetts through Northeastern. Like, honestly, God bless. Ahab, seriously, my bud grew mammary glands after 25 years of weeds. He cut them out. What do you mean cut them out? Huh? Julia, at least compared to what I always imagine it costs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, and then there's the girls, like Ruby, you know, from this group. I think she's already, like, headed to Thailand, if not there already, probably having to pay out of pocket because she's getting it done in another country, and that is... Oh my god. You can't see Julia's comments anymore. Okay, you're gonna jump back in. Okay. Period. The Legos are actually satisfying. But did my... It does look like I've been lactating because I just fucking... Julia, you're the only one left now that a cab is leaving and returning. You're a champ, AJ. Love this Lego discovery. Some of my ideas come off as cries for help, but I promise there's like a genuine intention behind it. Also, I got my hair done for the first time in 6 months. Ew. I have blonde again. I've been blonde maxed. Assigned chud at birth. Hey, Kev. Julia, can you have moderator privileges so you can abuse them and just suppress dissenters? Period. Wait, Ahab, do you want mod privileges too, or should we relinquish them to Julia and just see what happens? Assigned cop at bastard. The amount of EMDR I'm doing right now to try to fucking stop being afraid of cops. Bruh. Ahab can have them. Okay. Can have bastard cops. Wait, you want to see Julia reach peak evolution? Drench her in power. Period. Blocked. Just kidding. Oh, my hands are shaking. Add as moderator. Confirm. Please abuse them now. That is very scary out of context. Cops are a hard one. Easier when you own your house and can chill with taxpayer power. What is T7, yo? I feel like that's some TLDR millennial keyboard abbreviation. Oh, it's a typo. Never mind. Right. I am digesting, not lactating. Let's be clear. Cops came to your house to wellness check about how mean you were. What? They came to wellness check you about how mean you were about Charlie Kirk. What happened? That's concerning. You made fun of him dying online. Who fucking called the cops? That's crazy. Also, I did too. I made a reel. I took it down because I try to be hopeful with my brand. And I was like, oh, fly high, diva, do a barrel roll. Julie, you didn't because you're a coward. Didn't what? Lactate? Oh, Charlie Kirk. And you don't want to lose your job or college. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I took mine down. I was like, I don't know. That AI thing was so fun to rip on, though. That AI song. We are Charlie Kirk. 12th card. Oof. Well, when I stop reading people's names, that means there are no police in my vicinity. There are no police in my vicinity. Amen. You got hammered and made fun of evangelicals obsessed with Chud. Charlie Kirky, I just popped a perky. All good. It is truly all good. Take your time. They never breached your porch. You own it. Oh my god. What the fuck? A well check. A well check. They were like, dissenters! It was Julia. The government gave her mod privileges, and she came to suppress censorship, or to suppress. Chat, should I have a drink, Julia? As long as you don't have any more dreams about drunk driving. Extremely true. Holy hell, there's an extremely pretty bird at your window. It's probably transsexual. Ahab. I'm getting back on track. Yeah, they were playing it hard. It was a homeschooler info group around dickheads can eat it. You only a rich homeschooler. Julia, I've been notably sober pilled lately. Period. How's your grandma? Who's the wino? Ooh, I have some retail stories of the week. Speaking of wino grandmas. Julia, Ahab. Ooh, I'm still here. Well, that seems dangerous to Julia, period. Julia, but it sounds kind of nice to have like a small amount of alcohol and not get plastered. I don't have much experience with alcohol, so I cannot give advice. I fucking hate alcohol. Ms. Green. That's my tea. That's my cookie. That's my juice. Being sober or drinking after being sober pilled. Can't wait for retail stories of the week, Ahab. Okay, period. Your grandma is all right insofar as you know, period. What's the theme song for retail stories of the week? It's just like screaming and gunshots. Okay, starting with a bummer one. It sent me into a panic, so I'm gonna say it with this on. Ahab, Irish on both sides, not being racist, but quite familiar with the sauce. Oh my god, St. Patty's Day, be trippin'. Julia, she still has dementia though, you think. Maybe she thinks too. Or maybe she doesn't. Cooling bandana for the win. Sorry, that was really mean, Julia. Fuck. This bird is so fucking pretty, holy shit. You wish you were this bird. Did you take mushrooms, girl? What is going on? Way to kind of look trade. Okay. So, every Sunday morning I have a regular come in who I hold a newspaper for. We have two regulars. One is moving. But the manager on shift always saves a Boston Globe and a New York Times for those two. The one who gets the Boston Globe is very, very sweet. He's a little flirty. He comes in and he gets a little bit braver every time trying to talk to me. He's very cute, or he's like a cute old man, I should say. And he's just like really sweet. And, I'm always very nice. I'm like, hey, how are you doing today? And then he's also with his wife. I didn't realize he had a wife because of how flirty he is. Maybe it's a generational thing. I don't know. Not my tea. Not my problem. Ooh, go off fashion. Yeah, watch out, my granddaddy vibes. Fine wine. Just kidding. Mike is fine wine. Okay. I need to not laugh when I say this part. So I asked him how he was doing. He was with his wife, who I didn't realize he had a wife. So that was a surprise for me. B, he was like, oh, I just got out of the hospital. My lung cancer came back. And I obviously don't know what to say to that. And as someone who has been in life or death situations, I start fucking freaking out. And he's like, yeah, they thought they got all of it, but they didn't. Womp womp. And I was like, oh my God. I don't know what to do right now. Julia is returned, period. Like, and I love this man. I also just have hella abandonment issues that I'm working on right now. So I was just like, or like issues regarding trauma about not knowing if people are alive or not. So I just lost it. Like I like finished the transaction. He was like flirting with, I don't like when guys, okay, that points up for lung cancer. God bless. I hope he gets better. Points deducted for like making fun of his wife when she didn't know where to like tap her card. And he's like, well, this young lady knows what she's doing, but do you? And I went, but oh my God. You guys are like competing to see which comment will break me. So I was just like, do you want a receipt? Have a great day. And then I like had to like leave the counter because I had like a panic attack. And then I like cried. Obviously, like someone I don't know, so it's obviously a trauma response that's coming up, but still it was like, Julia, creepy old men who look down my shirt when you lean over. Drooling emoji. Right. That makes one of us. Okay. Julia, it would be kind of cool if she just stopped having dementia. Wake that up. Julia, you don't understand, AJ. It's a really, really pretty bird. I'm gonna take a picture, send it. Ahab, watch out, my granddaddy vibes. Mike is almost 11 years older than me. He is daddy vibes. Mike is cool as fuck. We'll get to know him at some point. Yeah, we just did a podcast episode together and it was very, very, very sweet. So yeah, that was very sweet. Ahab, sounds like his wife really cooled your flirting back at him. Me flirting back? My job is to be nice as a retail cashier. But my affection has limits. Julia, you returned. Your chud cat is sitting on your arm, so it's hard to type. Fling that bitch. Throw that bitch at the wall. AJ's talking about how turned on she is by elderly hetero people. Julia, oh word, me too. You looked away and the bird underwent meiosis. Oh, it reproduced? Do you want a receipt? Offers 1 mile of paper. A striptease with a receipt? Oh, it just keeps going, huh? Ahab, you're 36. He's around there, right? He's 38. Yeah. Julia, holy shit, this retail cashier told me to have a nice day. I think she wants to have sex with me. Segueing right into Photo Guy. The return of Photo Guy. If you remember, this guy was like, oh, you're my photo girl. Oh. And he was like, he told me, recapping, he wanted me to tell my manager that I would do well at my store because I was nice for old men to look at. Julia, yo, actually, I could smoke a joint instead of having a drink. Share, bro. Bro, share. And tell me why today I was in aisle 23 checking the expiration dates of peanut butter and jelly M&Ms, and I was in a deep squat, and I hear someone come up behind me and goes, oh, it's the photo girl. How's the photo girl? And I went, and it was the fucking creepy guy. And I was just like, I shut down. And I was just like, he's like, how, like, he wouldn't stop asking me how I was. And I was like, fine. And then he's like, oh, you're probably figuring out technology. It's like, actually, like, end your life. Go walk into traffic. Stop bothering me. So that put my nervous system up to fucking 800. And then I continued trying to put away candy. We have a new candy shelf by the pharmacy counter now. And I went up there and I was like, I hope he's not still up there, because he was going to get his prescriptions. I was like, please don't be there. Please don't be there. Please don't be there. Like tunnel vision, just dissociated. I just go up, I just sit down next to the shelf and I start putting up candy, and then I hear, photo girl. Oh, you're coming for your manager's job. You coming for your manager's job? You want to be a manager? You want to be a manager? And I just went, I didn't say anything, and I walked away, and he's like, you don't want that? I went right into the bathroom. I dropped the Jolly Ranchers ropes or whatever and my zebra stripe scanner, and I went into the bathroom and was like, I don't owe this man shit. I don't owe this man shit. So photo guy returned, and I told my manager again, I was like, you know this guy, he was he's been creepy in front of you too. You know about him. And he's like, well, something about like harmless or not, just let me know. And I was like, okay. Harmless isn't the point. He's just harassing me. So like, anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. Autumn, hi. You can't stay long since you have severe thunderstorms in your area. I'm sorry. I hope you're safe, and I hope you keep power. But nice to see you. It's been a while. Julia, Ahab, drink and joint is the combo of the decade. Julia, you should carry a syringe with you and stick creepy people with it. But Julia, it's a good combo. Your go-to even. It's, keeping a syringe on you. Keeping that Glock strapped to your thigh. Ahab, deep squat is hilarious info. That sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, like, as a woman in retail who has to stock things on lower shelves, I am like very acutely aware and I have to have eyes in every side of my head because I'm like, people are going to be staring. Ahab, yo, why your beef jerky so goddamn expensive? Gatorade is my only purchase there beyond meds. That's because you need to get the Plus plan for $5 a month and get the Archer / Well Market brand, and then you get 20% off each one and an extra $5 a month to spend. Ahab, what the fuck? Dudes are so brutal to be around. Yep. Julia, you're trying to get healthier and shit, and getting crossed has maybe been a little too enjoyable. Ahab, Jolly Rancher ropes. Those are nerds ropes. You know it. You obsess over them. They deserve the respect. Maybe I'm thinking of Joyride. The Joyride ropes. I don't know. Autumn, thank you. You just got home. Awesome. All right. Yes and no, it's been a while. Busy with graduation in 2 weeks, and then your bachelor's at WGU. Congratulations. What are you studying again? I forgot. But that's awesome. And good to see you. Julia, I don't know, maybe I'll have a long drink and a joint, to be determined. Ahab, Plus plan with Archer beef jerky, you're in. Make sure they put in my numbers into the register, because then I'll get a $3 bonus. I know that's right. Did your pharmacy have working phones, Julia? Like, where people can call you and talk to you? I don't know if it's a recent thing, but like they've shut off live calling into the pharmacy. So like people will call and you have to leave a voicemail, and then that goes into queue triage and the software, and then like they work through it in order of like when it comes in, and they get like a transcript of like the message. But people are fucking pissed because they want to talk to a real person, so they call the front store. And then we don't want to deal with it, so we transfer them over, and then they have to talk to a live person. But then also, our fucking intercom phones weren't working today. So it was me and 2 new cashiers. And I was like, back up to the front, please. Manager to the front. And the phone wasn't working. And I was like, do I need a fucking flare gun? Like... I do have to do makeup tonight because I've now pretty much run out of MTF schools. And also now that my hair is more blonde, I break the continuity of posting old ones. It's always good to see you too, girls. So much love. Thank you, Autumn. Love you too. I can't remember if you're in Discord or the Instagram group chat, but I'll see you in one of those I think you're in one of those. But yeah, good luck with graduation. And, keep in touch, and hope you keep power tonight. Julia, the store location near me of that branch will only take messages, which makes the prescription transfers a pain. Yeah, exactly. You hate that for them. Second worst pharmacy chain. Put makeup stat. Mommy? Yes, mom. Ahab, whenever people hit you with a sales card or an upsell, you get so intense exploring the data. If it bonuses the worker in front of you, you'll sign up for anything, but you're not here for the corpo. Whenever people hit me with a sales card or upsell, you get so intense exploring the data. If it bonuses the worker, you'll sign up for anything, but you're not here for the corpo. Yeah. Oh, you're still in the Discord. You'll do my best. Sounds good. I need to catch up on the Discord. It's been a couple days, but I'll see you in there. I went up and saw my parents and got my hair done up in Bangor. So I left my computer here, and I haven't been in Discord for a minute. And then I was like trying to catch up and like cut an MTF school last night and cut at least one more crazy reel from our lives. Oh wait, this is actually really tea. That looks like a diaper. Anyways. I have a quick update, and I want to do it. I want to share it before I start doing makeup, because I don't want to cry. Not that I'm gonna cry. I just like, well, I can still do this without fucking up my makeup. Face diaper for great privacy. When I tell you the fresh air, the open air on my face after being trapped in a fucking incandescent cage, and I get to go out and grab a shopping cart, and I take my sweet time and I suck in that breeze, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm alive. And then I get even more of that if someone needs a propane tank, and I get to go do the exchange. Give us your tears, all good girl. Okay. So we are now at the season finale of The Will of the Hunted. Part 1 came out on Tuesday with my friend Jana. She was talking about getting out of an abusive marriage. It is a very good episode. Please check it out. So relatable. Like, if you've been through any kind of abusive relationship. And we both kind of dunk on her fucking chud ex-husband, who I can't believe I fucking worship the ground he walked on. Great app. You watched it, Ahab? Oh, yay! Thank you. Okay. All right. This coming Tuesday is the final episode of the season. It is me telling my story, Chudsband. It is me retelling my story, like I did in episode 1, season 1. But I'm now doing it with everything I've learned in EMDR, and also having, like, with all the information, basically the complete timeline that I've put together with EMDR. It's a lot, but it's going to be a resource for helping people understand trafficking. And hopefully never having to be in it, but also being able to hear all of the red flags that you could see from the outside that are in online dating spaces. And I pray to God that some people see that, recognize it, and are like, oh, block. Have you seen the girl, like the TikTok girl, where she's like, are you a homosexual? And she's like, it's like, yes and no. And she goes, no, are you an ally? Or something. And she goes, no. Red flag, block. Don't fall for the hooks, girl. That bait has a hook in it. But something I've been working on for the past 2 months now is I've been drawing a picture of me and the other survivor I was with, and I've been working on it for like 2 months, and I'm making it the thumbnail, at least a cropped part of it, and I really want to show you. Just trigger warning sad. I'm going to give like 60 seconds for trigger warning sad. It's not explicit, it's just like depressing, but it's art, yay. And I was so proud of it when I finished it last night that I printed it at work today on an 8x10, and I'm going to frame it. So, are you ready? I can't hype this up. This is so sad. Sad us. We were always a little sad anyway. That's why I want to do this before I start doing my waterline. Okay. Fuck it. And, on the mattress, I wrote all of the words we said to each other. So I'm going to probably crop and have this part be the thumbnail, and then I'll show the full art in the credits. I was like, should I post it on Instagram? I don't know. I feel like this would be very concerning to just see on Instagram. So yeah, I'm very, very proud of it. I've been working on it for a long time, and I know this is like fucking depressing, and this is like the worst moment of my life, but I've captured it with art, and this is the most proud I've ever been of art, minus the deer logo. That was the first thing. But I also, I don't know if I said while I'm on that topic, because of my flashbacks at night, and my flashbacks at work, because I work at a medical fucking retailer, and I have people come up and buy wrist braces all the time and be like, oh, my hand hurts. And I'm like, oh, thanks for reminding me. I bought a wrist brace, and I keep it with his memory box, which I also talk about in that episode. Well, which I also talk about on Tuesday's episode. I have a picture of him in there, and I have all the letters I've written to him. The postcard and me talking about his YouTube channel is going to be Patreon exclusive. It'll be like a $2 or $3 Patreon that'll come out later this summer. But my therapist suggested, both of my therapists were talking to me about how kind of wearing the wrist brace is going to help with my flashbacks when I'm going to sleep. And it has been helping. So, okay. And the other update, really quick, that has happened since filming that update is that I talk about a little bit in episode 3, but I was basically lied to about my clothing brand and said that I would be going to Haiti to design a collection in a factory, which was a lie. I was just getting sold overseas. But my buyer and my handler put a ton of pressure on me to start designing a collection, and I blacked it out, but that need to create it still exists and was reawakened with my EMDR. And I'm going to be designing the collection as a fuck you to my buyer and my handler. Luke, Jesus. Fuck, I always like tell these stories at the wrong time. But I'm going to do it in a way where it's like kind of sabotaged and has like an underlying, like it has like a twist on it that's like kind of like me getting my way in the end. I also didn't realize, I found this out in EMDR, that I saw that collection as my way out. And I was going to use that collection to give myself a chance to find financial independence away from the people controlling me. All right. So I will be making that collection. I'm not putting a timeline on it. But I actually got all of the ideas down on paper. Should I show? I'll show one design, actually, now that there's Legos in my feet. And then I'm going to start doing my makeup. Oh God, Legos are all over my floor now. This was going to happen. That's really impressive and cool. Good for you, AJ. Thank you. Okay. Oh, also, then I have a fun thing we're going to do before I do makeup. It's not about trafficking, I promise. So, these are two of my designs that I have for the collection so far. Oh, and that's a sneak peek at my logo for the new clothing brand. The resurrected clothing brand. All right. Okay, so that's my. All right. Thank you for hearing me out. Thank you for letting me share that. Thank you for your kind words, Julia and Ahab. I really wanted to kind of share that before so I can focus on everything else. Now. Wait, okay. Ahab to Julia, for now, I know you and others are more supported than Luke, as technically bothered, so many bothers. You got to defend his journey, even if you're moving away from this masculine space. Got to live, Luke, all the boosts you can. He is finding himself entering a hell. Wait, what is happening? This is very good art. Thank you, Julia. Ahab, love how the vibes of our early 2000s vibes are being loved by the younger queer people owning it. I didn't realize it was early 2000s. Thank you. But you did say that about the deer. Sad hype. Wake that up. Thank you, Julia. Ahab, gorgeous, powerful. Thank you. Okay. Wait, what happened? Is Luke okay? Okay. I hope everyone's okay. Okay. I'm gonna do a 30-second lactation grounding session. My dohiperide spironolactone domperidone has been kicking in, and I can feel my breast buds swelling with lactaceous fluid. I always think self-care is going to look so boring on camera and people are going to just like click off. But like you said, it is human, and hopefully that comes across in like a non-boring way. I just need to resync after talking about all that. My therapist had me do I had EMDR last night and I wrote letters back and forth, and then I was so switched. She wanted me to have a follow-up this morning before I went to work. So I got up at 6:15 and had a session before work. All right. Am I coming back? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Ahab, just being sassy about supporting a trans mass journey. Oh, okay. The misandry that is happening. Luke is great, just depowering Julia's mockery and giving boy wisdom. I could give boy wisdom too. You're gonna say he calls you Jubia, Julia, and there's a medication you see sometimes at work called Jublia. And always makes you think of him. Stop taking care of yourself and put makeup. And show outfit. Ahab, you've got 2 little brothers in here for something across all lines. You are crushing it, dude. Go, Luke. Ahab, again, I say your grounding is human. Thank you. And with my DID, and especially like with all the hard work I'm doing right now, it gets like literally like yesterday, I was like 80% convinced that it was 2019 for most of the day. And I like told that to my EMDR therapist, and she said, "Oh, Diva, we got some work to do." And I felt much better today. But I just have to be active with my grounding. Julia, you're smoking this joint out of Ahab's friend's mammary glands in the hope that you may someday get your own, period. Luke, you need more masculine friends. Something trans femmes have a sisterhood and you don't have that brotherhood yet. That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay, guys. The other thing I want to share that's a lot more fun, and this is an early demo. I'm really curious for your thoughts on it. I am working on merch, finally, for MTF School and the Will of the Hunted. I am preparing to make a financial investment to get that going. So I've been working on... MTF School has not had its own good branding like the Will of the Hunted. It just has like some kind of screen capped text that I've used from like Final Cut. So I've been trying to work on an MTF School logo. This is an early draft. What do you think? Ahab, since your trauma hit when your partner passed, weeks away from it being 1 year, it's been less than a year. I find myself breaking with reality and essentially trying to say shit that makes it harder. Trying to say shit that makes it harder to be alive. I hear you. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was that recent either. Oh my god. You deleted what? Very nice logo. Thank you, Julia. Yeah, Ahab, I'm so sorry. I hope at least this little section of your Friday night can make you feel less alone. Yeah, big hugs. You deleted that, you goof. What did it, oh, that comment? I missed the first comment. Was it something, oh, it was something concerning? Oh, couldn't fit it all together to explain to Lucas. Okay. All right. It is time to put makeup. I think I should probably make this a little bit more simple though. And I'll keep you posted. If I have the financial means to do so, I will be sending the 3 of you free stickers at least, if you want. Julie, you know, I think this is the first time we've smoked a joint in dress. Oh, go off, Lana Del Rey. All right. Also, I need some fresh ideas for MTF schools, if you have any. Luke, you just want my address so you can kill me. I don't need to be complicit in any more illegal activity that I have to do therapy about. So you're good. Don't worry. So logo, first thought was going down to South Park, going to have ourselves time. South Park, wait, oh. South Park Schoolhouse? Is it a South Park art? T? Luke, gonna out MTF stickers on your, put MTF stickers, put makeup, put stickers on your water bottle, bring to work and have everyone be confused. Yay. Put them on Julia's sister, put them on all of your freezers for all the carcasses. You enjoyed South Park in the day, so fair. I haven't watched enough South Park, but I know what you're talking about, like that kind of art. MTFTM, the detransitioner pipeline. Yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted on merch. That is, now that once I finish getting my episode out, which is 94 minutes long on Tuesday, once that's out, my next priority is merch before we start producing season 3. I'll add an MTF sticker to my computer or water bottle right by my suck, gawk, shoot, glocks. Do you really have a sticker that says that? Julie, you've watched too much South Park, which is like 2 episodes ever. Luke, people put stickers on your workstations, and one guy had a trans flag. For so long you thought he was trans, but you think it was just someone else's sticker. We love the representation in science labs. Because we're little science experiments ourselves. A quick moment for the new Madonna album. Absolutely fire. Okay, so next week's MTF school, I want to film Julia's book club one with the titles you gave me last week. I feel like that's an easy one I can film. And then ask people for their suggestions on like trans literature. I had an idea about doing one about self breast exams, which I'm not gonna fucking do on camera, obviously, but I'll like explain it in Play-Doh terms. Do you guys have anything else that you would want to see that's not my outfit or put makeup? Let me know. And which one of those would you want to go out next week? King of Posted. Luke, the vibes at your work are crazy. People blast Eminem while you work on the monkeys. Let's take a moment for that comment. None of those words are in the Bible, and that I don't think those words have ever been arranged into a sentence before. Julia, your friend showed you how to do a breast exam. It was goated of her. I can't believe I'm admitting this. rest in peace, my friendship with my crazy doll friend of like 5 years. When I saw her original sentence achievement. Oh my God, I love that. I will not be clipping this. I know I say that and then I do it anyway just to be funny, but like, so my ex crazy doll friend, when I finally flew out and met her for the first time, I'll get back to that, Luke. She asked if she could see my bottom surgery results, and I showed her because she was very curious about like getting it herself. So I did. And then this year she ghosted me when I had plane tickets to go see her. So so, you know, those memories will die with her. I don't even know if I should read that out loud, Luke. Okay, I'm not reading that. Julia, please respond. I showed you my pussy yearbook. Yeah, getting ghosted after showing hole. That's gross. Whoa. I talk like a gay man sometimes, and then I forget that I'm a woman, and that comes across very differently. Half teasing, she has mental health issues. She is working on scary times. What you got into tonight with bottom surgery is definitely stuff people need to know. Your joy through all that is huge and might help people. Oh, thank you. Julie, your friend showed you how to do a self-breast exam. It was goated of her, period. Do self-breast exams on the monkeys too. In an educational way, because they're dead and then you can dissect them and show what you should be looking for, I guess. That's an MTF school. Luke, you talk like a woman but come across as a gay man, so it works out. Juliet, yes. Okay. I got my car back finally. I'm not Toyota Tacoma truck trade anymore. Rest in peace. Also dealing with heavy EMDR about being involuntarily involved in a robbery, and then in the present day driving a truck that's not mine for a week was just fucking terrifying, and I was like ready to pull over every time I saw a cop. Got my hair done. Wake that up. Prep for the 12th finale, period. Tune in on Tuesday. It'll probably come out later in the night. I did retail stories of the week. And I did talk about this week's MTF school colors and outfits. That went out this morning. Let me know if you have any questions on that. Study hall. And I'm going to start makeup. Just wanted to make sure I got my lesson plan done. Luke. People have always assumed... Wait, no. Ahab to Luke. People have always assumed you're gay, but you always preferred women and don't care the type. It's been a weird journey, called the F slur a lot. Boo. Winky face. Luke, to Ahab, that's probably the gender. Julia was called a gay man a lot, but I think it was just the gender coming through. Julia, people assumed I was gay, and then I got gay, but like, for women. That's like straight with extra steps. I really need to do my eyebrows. Let's start there. I'm also going to turn my AC back up a little bit. I keep forgetting that I have Legos in my feet. It's very nice. Actually, do y'all mind if I go pee for like 3 seconds? Like 3.75. Should I pluck all my eyebrow hairs off? Period. Okay. Watch the fishies. I'll be right back. I'm air conditioning. Okay. I'm going to pee with my woman part. Okay, TMI. I'm back, bitches. Show outfit. Okay, hey. Fish. You like the media collection in the back. Thank you. I just bought all the Hunger Games movies. Me too. You think you just joined at the wrong time? Oh my god, hi, Justine. You can change your sebaceous sweat aroma a few ways. Been there, done that. Juliet. My SH scar is probably a turnoff. You're so excited for the next movie, Luke. I have not read or watched Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Oh, did you join when I was going to pee? Justine, is that what you mean? TMI girl, haha, that's your secret power now. Epilate them, Julia. Everything you learned about being a woman, you learned from a man. Like I was, go piss girl, Luke. Ahab, yeah, like the extra steps. Been with all the folks, old and had relationships and all. I'm Uno reverse carding your horny on main for elderly cis het people that you threw at me. Just kidding. Been with folks, had relationships and all, just different than the standard male, but also not stoked for estrogen. That's fair. Fish. My SH scar is pretty fucking cool. It looks like Australia. It does. It looks like that's New Zealand and that's Australia. I mean, I feel really bad that, like, I'm lactating. I feel really bad that, like, I felt like I needed to do that because that was easier than remembering everything else about my story and why I felt guilty, and stuff about legal shit and police. But now I'm like, I survived and it looks like a battle scar. Even though it's a 3rd-degree burn keloid scar. And I'm always like wondering, like, out of context, if people are going to be like, what the fuck is that? Justine, you love us. Ahab, you love old cishet people. The oldest person I've been with is 48. And he lied on Tinder and said he was 35. Luke, damn, you missed my comment about Julia and I finding out you were bad at being a woman. Oh. Ahab, it's a nice strong scar. Nice to look back at and see you beat it all. Thank you. Julia, your phone is at 7%. Oh my god, milking that bitch. Lactate that fucking... Luke, Julia, charge. Okay, put makeup. The oldest person you've been with is 23. How old are you, Julia? I have another question. Oh no, it's the same. Wait. Julia is asking, fresh. To answer your question, Julia, fresh. Period. The oldest person, Luke, you were 22 at the time. You're at 12%, Julia, or just Justine. Ahab, your phone is 15, but you got a good cord. Julia, you're 43. No, you're 24. Guys, I turn 28 next month. I'm old as fuck. Put makeup. Luke, you want someone who's 42 and you're struggling. Justine, I'm 31 and the oldest you've been with is 39. And grandma emoji. Was it you who posted? I think it was you who posted something about like that meme about starting in your 30s, like transitioning. Also, did you get like the advice you needed about kind of like how like kids should refer to you as a parent? Damn, that makeup is so fucking put, bruh. Look at my acne scars from age 15. I clearly haven't done this in a while. Look at this. I know this is so hot. All the put makeup people have left the chat. Oh my god, a woman without makeup. Ooh, not gonna go that way. I don't want ingrowns. Doing this with Instagram repeating it, like feeding it back to me in a different frame rate and being dissociated and looking into a light is gonna be I need a like a Cub Scout badge for that. I'm gonna put it right next to my trafficking badge. Just Justine, yes. Luke, yeah, I'm baby. Julia, you were born in 2002. You were born the second tower fell. Justine, you haven't asked yet. Oh, okay. So I'm sorry if I put pressure on you to kind of reach out to my friend. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. What is exactly that you are doing presently? I am using a fine hair razor to do where my eyebrow used to be when I transitioned. It used to be down here, and then I've plucked it and it's migrated. It's migrated north. It's a snowbird. And it comes to the Maine coast to yell at me about coupons. I know that, right? Ahab, nice to remember we were once 15. Did your first tattoos yourself at 15? Julia, is that a dermaplaner? I don't know. It's called a fine hair razor. You were on a goddamn trip, girl. No drugs needed. Julia, you skipped 15. Luke, at 15, you would wear 3 sports bras to flatten your chest and sleep with a bundle of socks in your pants. I'm not laughing about that. I'm laughing about what Julia said after that. Damn. Did you pursue like top surgery? But yeah, I'm sorry. That's like definitely binders. Yeah, I feel that for like gender dysphoria. I'm sorry that you struggled with that. I hope whatever you've done with your transition since then has helped with that. Julia, you were conceived in between the towers falling. I know that's right. Ahab, she's doing Viking shit. Justine, no pressure, you're just bad at reaching out. That's a dermaplaner. I'm getting like so impatient. I want to like go the opposite way. No, you know what? I should probably just use a fucking mirror. Luke, you haven't yet. You're pretty heavily overweight and you're sure they'll advise weight loss before you qualify for top surgery. I didn't know there was a weight requirement for that too. I've definitely heard of, I know people who have gotten that for bottom surgery, but dang, I'm sorry. I really hope you can still get it. Fuck it. Give me the ingrowns. 4% battery. You gotta edge it a little bit more, Julia. Luke, growing a ton of chest hair has helped, though. Your scrubs at work, you help reduce the look of your chest. Oh, are you also? Oh, wait. Are you also in the healthcare industry? No. You're in the post-mortem industry. She's gonna cut her eye bulb. No, I'm not gonna do that. After reading about you're seeing the chomped up nipple comment though, that was tempting. Also, before I jump off, I'm definitely gonna just like peek in the Discord and see if there's anything I need to, if anyone has any questions there that I missed. Not that I'm leaving right now, it's like an hour away. Julia, transgender pet peeve of mine, when people assume you're gonna get top surgery and get implants. Yeah. People being like, assuming, oh, you want every surgery because you're trans. Yeah. I hate that mentality. Julia, you've completed the join. Luke, lab work equals scrubs, period. Nothing left but the filter. Julia, chew on the filter. Eat it, Luke, yep. You know what's right. you know what's up. Use that bong water as mouthwash. I know that's right. Okay, AJ, stop spending 15 minutes on eyebrows challenge. Trying to make sure I'm not overdoing it. Okay, putting it down. Ahabs, I'm so glad my mom's nipples stayed with you, tiny lady, about giving me the diameter and density ratio of your mom's nipples. That another OG, what was it? What did you call it, Luke? OG sentence award achievement. Bestie, pay for my surgeries and I'll get them all, LOL. Ahab, terrifying lessons there. Julia, not that there's anything wrong with implants, but I probably don't want them personally, period. Same. Ahab, bong water, don't mind if I do. Julia, I'm gonna get you 4,000 cc implants. Julia, spend as much time as you need. The AJ, the brows are important. 2% battery. I love you, Julia. Don't go quiet into that good night. When you enter the void, remember us and remember Luke and your relationship together. And tell Luke you love them before you go. Ahab, you're sorry, I'm just kidding. Luke, nah, but I'd love bottom surgery, but I doubt I'll get it because of the price and recovery. Yeah, I know like nothing about FTM bottom surgery. Where's FTM school? Luke, you got to start FTM school. Julie, you love me? MTF school is all about putting relationships back together. Julia, I will remember you all as I sink into the depths of hell. Oh my god, I love you guys. I'm not drinking my warm lactated strawberry protein milk, since that's warm now. Your very dear friend. Luke, I do, but I'm not charismatic enough for people to like you. That is not true. You got me at Monkey Prostate. You captured my heart. Ahab, wise men, though they know dark is right, because their words have forked no lightning, do not go gentle into thy good night. I'm trying to quote the Interstellar thing. Julie, you want to get more charismatic? Let's do concealer. Also, this was me from at work, kind of sketching the MTF school logo. Guys, the fact that I don't have to film podcasts on Saturdays right now. We've been filming since fucking February. I'm so excited to just fucking sleep in. Luke, you're very awkward and struggle articulating yourself a lot. You stumble and stammer a lot. IRL. Interstellar mention. Interstellar is lit. What if I detransition and then I do MTFTM school? 12th card, you're Ahab. Had to remember your name. You're quoting the original poem in Interstellar. It's Do Not Go Gentle by Dylan. Okay, I've been like quoting it wrong this whole time. Luke, poggers. Julia, I'm gonna drool over yourself. Ahab, grow a wiener. Are you talking? Who are you talking to? Oof, Dylan, Tom's got her. Me not beating the Interstellar inaccurately paraphrased allegations. Also, is there anything else you guys think I can do to make this live more entertaining, like every week, or like more educational? Is there anything you would want to see that I haven't done yet? Let me know. You want to eat so much damn food, but your phone is at 2%. Go. I almost said go rob your chud bomb, but I know that was coming from a place of trauma. Your MTF and FTM grow a wiener is a mean joke. Yeah, I'm like, I go back to my surgeons, like, actually, I do regret never being able to top in a way that I could feel, so please pull it back out. Whoa, NSFW. Whoa. Luke, show outfit and put makeup. I'm fucking doing it as fast as I fucking can. You probably make the lives worse, TBH Ahab, but you're not gonna let you be live alone. You do not. I miss you when you're not here. Julia, fuck that 3,000 copay, grow it back. Luke, oh, definitely make them worse with your job talk. Oh my god. Guys, I fucking talk about being trafficked, like, and I'm like so self-conscious about that. When you guys talk about like monkey prostates and like your mom's chewed up nipples, I'm like, wow, I feel so, I'm in the right crowd. It is so fun saying curse things. And the dark sense of humor is like something we all share, and I really, really appreciate that. But it's my live. But this is our live. Communist. I'm just kidding. I'm Anakin. My loyalty is to the Republic, to democracy. Ahab, topping with a vagina is real. Get on it. It's powerful. A lady never shares her secrets. Me, as I've been TMI. Our live comrade, Luke. It's AJ's and my live, because you're moderating. Julia. Exactly. You can fucking kick Luke out. Just kidding. Please don't. This is the stage of makeup. I start questioning everything. But it always gets better. Why do I look... Why does my skin look orange? There's too many of them, Master Skywalker. Whatever shall we do? Oh, I love Revenge of the Sith. Do it. I am the Senate. Julia, I don't think I said that, but I was going to abuse the moderate position and haven't yet. You are very restrained for your power. You are the Senate, Julia. Luke, guess I'll donate myself to my coworkers. Ahab, missed the T-zone power moment. Julia, he is gone. Kicked Luke out. Orange? We ain't seen orange. No, like here. Or am I... Is that my razor burn? Did I cut myself shaving? Oh, Luke is now rejoined from the afterlife. What the fuck? He grew back, Julia. Also, I want to say thank you guys for, like, being really nice to my real life, IRL, like, people from my personal life who join. That makes me feel really good, and I was definitely talking about that with Brooke the other day. You know. So, thank you. I want to look like a goddamn snow globe. Ahab, Lucas' head nods on the street. What have you learned? How is that journey? What on the goddamn planet of the apes is going on with my fucking face? Oh my god. We love the people. You love AJ. Your team, Brooke, Julia. Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta screenshot this and send it to her. She's awesome. Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? I did think you were trolling. I was worried. And then the bit kept going and I was like, oh no. I was like, oh no, maybe you guys are actually like being serious. Okay, thank you. Thank you for being dead ass with me. With sound. I put sound. Cutesy demur, yeah. Look at that curl. Yes, we can hear. Okay, awesome. Hi, Red Pixel Hood. We don't troll you like that. I'm sorry that I thought you guys were doing that, like, just to be funny. I'm sorry. I thought it just cut out when I took the screenshot to send to Brooke, but I didn't realize that that just glitched and muted it for the rest of that experience. We try to join chat and explain Goofus. Julia, you wish it was fake. It would have been a good bit. Join video. Oh, right. I remember when you tried to do that. I'm so sorry. I felt like such a fucking asshole when I was like, oh, sorry, I don't really do that. And you were just trying to let me know. I still feel like such an asshole for that. Damn coordinated trolling. Damn Instagram silencing women. Luke. Julie, I wish it was fake. It would have been a good bit. Thank you guys for letting me know, though. The woke media. Cloud long. Let's do eyebrows. I felt like a huge prick doing it. All good. You were great. All good. Get a tease though. Oh no. No, I appreciate it. Also, like, I appreciate, like, when I'm like, you had a lot of fun. You laughed really hard, Julia. Luke, you seem to have a good time without us though. No, I got so worried. Whoa, I need to put towel. No, my mod privileges. Oh. Restored. AJ, what do you think of drag? I fucking love drag. I used to, before I was gonna transition, Red Pixel Hood, gonna go play Fortnite now. Bye, girl. Bye, thanks for joining. I can't remember your name. Let me click. Juliet. I don't think I've met you, but nice to meet you and have fun playing Fortnite. Thanks for joining. Sorry it cut out. Ahab, I love how you just powered through a whole night. Haha, of course no one said anything all night. Yeah, that was the like silver lining, was like, wow, I can really talk to myself for 3 hours. And I can do that through the power of split personalities. Julia, how am I supposed to smite Luke? without mod privileges. High density of jewel names prepared. When Ma said Jerby last week, that took me the fuck out. I still sometimes like forget that I have this scar too, and it like kind of freaks me out. Okay. Put makeup. Put makeup. Your smite misfired. Go in peace. Did you actually? Damn, don't leave me chained up in a crack house. I'll have to send a postcard to you too. I know that, right? Luke, I asked about drag because some people feel weird about it, treating it as a woman, as a performance, specifically drag queens. Oh, like the misogyny conversation. Yeah. It's, makeup. Oh, okay, so we got 5 pumps of cream and tea. It is a really interesting conversation. I still am 100% for performative femininity because it's so gatekept from us. And also, like, whether you're a drag queen or you're trans or both, you get misogyny shoved down your fucking throat. So I think being able to, like, laugh about it and make fun of it is so important. And cis women also are, you know, plagued by misogyny, so if you gotta, if the turfs are gonna turf, like, they can choke. That's my theory. So what's the meme, like, drag is all drag is sexual, and then it's like someone coming out from like as a me from the Me channel, like doing like the, anyways. That's our fist layer. Teasing Pale is fun. Pale is you. Fisting? Fuck, Chud Mom is here. Get her to join the live. I'm gonna do my waterline. Have you seen Walter White drag? Luke, I don't... Can you send it to me? I don't think I have. Ahab, are you still catching up? Are you still caught up on IMHO? Makeup is power. You put makeup on a pig, it's still gonna be a pig. I'll try and find out after the live. Do you accept DMs? Yes. You should be able to DM me. I follow you as well. I tried to tag you in that that reel I put out today, and then I couldn't remember your username, and I kept typing Luke, and I couldn't find it. But Haute Couture, I'm gonna remember that. In the legend of Put Makeup, AJ put one makeup. Also, I am really living for the Hunger Games right now, because not only was that a series I watched about 3 weeks before my life changed, maybe like, no, probably like a week before my life changed in the way I described earlier, but the Hunger, like, if I think about my story in terms of Hunger Games, that's the only way it makes sense to me. Because of, like, I don't know how to, like, there's no violence in my life right now, so it's kind of hard to, like, juxtapose that, my, like, past with my present, and, like, kind of be like, what? Anyways, not fisting, tracing how pale your base layer is, as your base layer is super pale too. Yeah, this is concealer. I probably shouldn't be using it as foundation, so I understand that that's probably the problem. But, yeah. Luke, no worries. Yeah, I have family and old friends on Instagram, and Luke is a little awkward with some of them, but I don't want my dead name, so I just have your last name. Oh, okay. Ahab, if you want, Luke, it's easy, just count underscores, duh, it's easy. Julia, guys, do you put ketchup and mustard on corn dogs? Or do you put corn dogs on ketchup and mustard? Honestly, you don't even know how many underscores you have. Period. You raw corn dogs. I bear back my corn dogs because this is America. Julia, you might need to Google if you should ketchup mustard on it. It's up to you, Julia, TBH. You're going to your hot transsexual friend's house tomorrow. Period, Julia. Period. Oh, that's just not blended. I was like, what is going on here? For a dinner party. That's so cunt. Luke, you like that she has your dead name because it recontextualizes that name. Julia? Wait, really? My dead name is Matthew. Please don't abuse that. My initial spelled man, Matthew Arden Nichols. Not her hot transsexual friend. Oh, okay. Your hot transsexual friend's name. Okay, sorry. Ahab, Luke, what a journey. Having a big bio family makes your siblings weird. Your initials were ABZ? Julia? Oh, Ahab Matthew, you thought it was Alex for some reason? I wish it was. That would have been way more, like, androgynous to be able to, like, transition easily with. Like, a name like Jordan. No, I went from Matt to Alice, and that was a huge fucking jump for people, so I was like, split the difference, call me AJ. I know that, right? And then that's kind of, like, my family still calls me AJ. Wait, I'm playing you now? What? No, I'm, like, actually dead ass. Like, my name was Matt. Luke, legally, that's your dead name, but you never went by that. You always went by... I'm not sure if I... Do you want me to read that out? I'm not sure if I want... I don't want to, like... Okay. But that's why I chose your name, Lucas Ezekiel, so you keep the initials. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, it's like... And it's the onomatopoeia. Julia, and there was a cool lunch guy who used to say, A to Z, hell yeah. Ahab, don't read aloud, don't need on YouTube. Okay. Oh, did you change your name? I didn't know that. Luke, you don't mind. Okay. I didn't want to, like, immortalize people's dead names if they didn't want that read out loud. I guess that's fair. Keep it more private from YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, there's things that you say that, like, you don't want me to read out loud, because Ahab, you chose Ahab, as Ahab is you for you. Awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad that you, like, have something that feels more like you. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's people! I was like, what kind of fish has arms? It scared the fuck out of me. I just saw, like, happening by me. That is a live camera of the Monterey Bay Aquarium, and there are people there. Julia, if someone finds it, honestly, good for them. They can know it. Luke, but your legal name just feels so feminine, and even as a kid, you fucking hated it. I feel that. Lucas with a K is so cool, though. Julia, it's immortalized through the Facebook account you still have under that name because you're not out to one set of grandparents. I gotcha. I honestly am so proud that I deleted, like, my MTF school page off of Facebook because it was Fallout Shelter 4 over here. It was literally just a fucking bloodbath. It was literally just, like, feeding an angry mob. And then every time I'd, like, go on to, like, see, like, what my friends and family were doing, it would be like, stay away from kids, like, my whole fucking notifications list. And I was like, done. And, like, I had, like, so much anxiety every time I cross-posted to Facebook. I was like, I know this is gonna get eaten alive. And thank God I, like, cut that out. I would be an awesome Fallout character. I, low-key, pipe dream. If I snorted, like, some manifestation powder, I want to be in Star Wars. I want to be a Sith. Pipe dream. I want to fucking be in Star Wars in any capacity. That is, like, that is a life goal for me. I remember seeing 7 and 8 in high school before I transitioned, and then walking out of the theater and being like, I wanna be a woman someday. Dementia grandmother doesn't understand one way or the other. Julia. Luke, people make so many Luke Star Wars jokes to you. That's fair. I don't know, it probably goes beyond gender affirming to just being annoying. Ahab, your partner fully found herself as a gray Jedi. Mad props all around. What's a gray Jedi? I'm sorry. I guess I'm not as deep into the Legends lore and the like the Old Republic as Mike is. He's so Old Republic coded. Julie, your dad outed me to his parents. I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out which was my next step. Put towel. I just associated so much. I saw myself talking, and I know that doesn't make sense, but it just happened, and I was like, oh, okay. Julia. Okay. Legos. Which is the pointiest Lego? Bring me back to reality, please. You can't have your Wii, Julia? Wait, did you guys steal? Do you guys still have each other's devices? I'm kind of concerned that you guys catch up more on here than you do in real life. Yeah, they are like side lore, kind of mercenaries of the Jedi Order. Jedi Order. They accept that true balance is the result of active chaos, so they serve themselves. Period. Oh, Julia's dad was supposed to give us Christmas gifts. Sorry, broke you with my birth name, I bet. Oh, no, you're good. No. I have, Balin Skull. I know, I saw that Ahsoka Season 2 is coming out next year now. I can't fucking wait. Put towel. Julia, this corn dog makes me feel like a child. Me when I'm switching to 3 years old and forgetting what's happening right now. Oh, Luke, take your time, AJ. Thank you. Okay, if I'm remembering people's names, then I'm here. In Tuesday's episode on The Will of the Hunted, when I talk about the part when the other survivor leaves me, I fully switched to being 3, and that's on camera. And it's a little weird, but it's like, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, okay. Put makeup. We will put makeup. As much as I have a desire to be embarrassed about my DID, I just have to own it and keep going. Ahab, Julia, you will be driving through Michigan at the second week of August with a trans friend, going to hit Chicago the night of the night KF. What does that mean? Luke, where in Michigan? You're like semi-close to Chicago, Luke. Extremely Michigan-filled. Wait, guys, can I come? Oh, the night of the 8th. If you're around, you can hit me up. Yeah. Don't judge your typos. cut back to like me being like, oh my god, what is T7YN? And you're like, I'm like, is that some millennial code? No, that's typo. MTF school meetup, come to Michigan with us, AJ. Period. One of my best friends, Addie, is in Minnesota. I need to see her at some point. OMG IRL stream. We can all sleep on Luke's floor. I really want to do like live MTF schools, like live shows or whatever. That'd be so fucking cool. Trying to see trans comedians. Period. You'll buy some air mattresses. Hell yeah. Chinatown, typo AF. There's a couple people from here who are like in New England, and I'm like, maybe we should all like hang out at some point. I'm gonna do highlighter. I will put makeup successfully by 10 o'clock. You'll wrestle Luke to toughen him up. That's the brotherhood that is missing. Hell yeah, brother, America. You're a weak little guy right now. Oh my god. No. Ahab, you'll go north. You were pretty easy up there. Are you calling me easy? Just kidding. That's a fucking long drive from New York, though. Luke is LARPing. He is a bear. Luke, Julie and I used to like tug of war and stuff, and that was fun when you were getting stronger from the tea. You're a weak bear, though. Weak bear trade. Or with this makeup is cuntifying. I mean, Ahab, you mean your travel is easy? Pennsylvania, not even New York. But Pennsylvania is more further away than New York. More further away. Luke's a bear and I'm a fish. Our relationship was doomed from the start. I'm glad you guys are still friends, though. And Julia, like, being, like, knowing that you're, like, telling other people in real life to join the stream is, like, that just makes me so happy. It makes me feel like there's hope for, like, a career with this that could be sustaining. Luke, very true, and so the lion fell in love with the lamb. That's on the Will of the Hunted, period. Ahab, yeah, in Pennsylvania, but that drive is easy. Follow the Atlantic coast. Oh, right, gotcha. Yippee! Powder. Yeah, she started ignoring your calls on Friday nights, so you had to join. Because Julia is my girlfriend now. Hot transvians in your area. 61260 come at you, Luke. Ahab. Pfft. You're a small tank. Luke, you're 5'6". You're not going to say your weight because no shame. Body positivity. You are valid and perfect the way you are. Julia, my eye makeup looks so good considering the fact that you did it last night and then slept in. Such a party girl vibe. I'm 5'4". People are always surprised when I say that. Mike is exactly a foot taller than me. So like when I go to hug him, it's just like man. I don't know if I explained that correctly. He's perfect hugging height because his chest is like right here and I just go, and then his arms are like right here. It's amazing. I'm 5'4". Yeah. I am 2 apples tall. He is 6'4". But we're kind of almost the same weight. He's just like really stretched out. I usually hover around 165, 170, 175, just because like I have assigned male at birth bones, and also now ass and tits. But you suck his nipples, got it. Only as a joke. It annoys him though. I don't know, that was way too TMI, I'm sorry. Julia, 5'10", 225-ish with bitten hell nipples. Oh my god. He's really stretched out. I didn't even think about that when I said that. Legos. Oh my god. Yeah, you're older than everyone, but whoa. Ahab, you're older than everyone but Mike and bigger than everyone. You'll take it. Luke, but yeah, crush guy is shorter for a guy, yet is so masculine, so it makes you feel like you could be masculine even at your height. Oh, the guy you have a crush on? The crush is getting bad. You can't even make eye contact with him and holy hell, the Wolf of Wall Street? What? Julia, what? Part makeup. Julia, your most masculine trait is how much you enjoy film bro movies. Period. Me when I watch Blade Runner and James Bond. Ahab, yo, you absolutely can. I am both soft and caring, and I also shake people into the world they're in. You felt, I'm sure, it's a weird pecking order. Julia, your stepfather is watching Wolf of Wall Street right now. Wolf of Wall Skeet. Blade Runner! Oh my god. Don't get me started on Blade Runner. Ooh. I love Blade Runner. Also, really quick poll. Mike was like suggesting I kind of ask this, but like, if we do a Patreon for the Will of the Hunted and MTF School, would you get it for like $2 or $3 a month? Wait. Okay, Luke, I think too much in terms of stereotypes. Girl, tell me. I need to rewatch it and watch the second one. I want to read the book too. Oh my god, Electric Sheep. I have not read it. Fucking love. I fucking love 2049 is the goat for me. But I do love like the nostalgia and the. I'm sorry, Harrison Ford at age fucking 70 and at age 30, whatever, he is, oh my god, and, me trying to impress Harrison Ford trade, I love, the character Love in Blade Runner 2049, she's like the henchwoman of, Wallace, and she was transition goals for me, even though I watched that movie after I started transitioning. She's just everything to me. I have her action figure. And I just love, there's so many fucking really good quotes. Actually, oh my god, I have a Blade Runner quote in the season finale for The Will of the Hunted on Tuesday. Because I said, in 2049, Officer K dash, whatever, is asking, Scott, or asking Deckard, why he never went to go find his daughter. And he said sometimes to love people, you have to just love someone, you have to be a stranger. So you don't like put them in danger or like mess up their life, like implied. And I said that quote about, my roommate, in quotation marks, in Somerville. So I used that quote. But there's also so many other good quotes because I've had so much significant memory loss for so many years that has all been coming back. And, Kay talks about, they go into, he has these like flashbacks and he's like, I don't know if they're real. And if they're real, that makes it, illegal because as a replicant, having real human memories is like illegal. So he goes and like has them like evaluated, and then he's like, I know it's real, and like fucking like kicks the chair and shit. That was me through all of my EMDR being like, why the fuck is this real? So that movie, just existential orgasm. Okay. Ahab, I figured out and genetically crushed the hierarchy and found it empty to compete in that world. So much bravado, so much little suffering. I'm so sorry, not trying to put the gender experience. Julia, you like Wolf of Wall Street in a really cool woke way. Let me support you, bestie Luke. Ahab down. There's also so much violence in there. There's lots to process. Julia, you would donate $3 a month. Yay. Ahab, of course you would get your Patreon. Yay. Okay. Obsessed with OG Blade Runner. I have the director's cut. It's so good. Harrison Ford is so hot. Holy hell, wake that up. Do androids dream of Electric Sheep? Ahab, period. Yes, they do. Jill, you would donate $1 more than all of the other poors. Han Solo is your biggest fantasy crush, probably. Luke, or period. Ahab, picture yourself in a green field. That final monologue that he has about like memories being washed away like teardrops in rain. Gagged. Luke, your dad was super intellectual with Blade Runner, and it was the one time we've seen him get more symbolic with media. I get that Blade Runner was like way too like meta and woke for its time, but I really wish it was more popular. But also I'm glad that it's not, and it's kind of a cult classic thing, so I can gatekeep it. Ahab, oh, you're DMing Luke. Okay. Ignore your typos, AJ. Luke and Julia, get him. Why my tooth hurt? But yeah, Blade Runner Oh my god. And basically, like, the character Love in 2049 being trafficked by Wallace, and her, like, trying to fucking kill Kay and be like, I'm the best one. So cunt! Urgh! And then Wallace being, while she's, like, so scared, and he's like, and you're the best angel of all, aren't you, Love? I know, that's right. Is Blade Runner your favorite movie? Oh my god, that is a tough question. It is Antlers. Oh my god, oh my god. What is my favorite movie? If it's not 2049, it's Antlers by Guillermo del Toro, or it's Revenge of the Sith. Chad, no. What about the UFC? This is the best for now because you can pay attention for the stream. You have Letterboxd? I don't. I should probably do that. Ahab, likely your favorite movie is Jaws. Second, a TJCRJ. What? Lars von Trier. Goddamn your typos. I don't know what that means. You'd love to stalk my movie consumption, Luke? Or to Ahab. Oh my god, my voice cracked. MTF detransition timeline. MTF Letterboxd immediately. Ooh, MTF movie club. I love how you read my typos. Yeah. Period. Other pipe dream. If I can't be in Star Wars, I want to be in a Blade Runner. Oh, you want to stalk Julia's Letterboxd? Oh, period. Julia, reveal your search history challenge. Also, I know it's 10, but I'm going to go for a little bit longer. You want to stalk yours? You're just yelling at Julia. Okay. DM me. We'll talk movies. And I'll set up a Letterboxd when I remember to. So, AJ, Blade Runner, RB robots, RB programs. Within cells interlinked. Amongst the darkness, a tall white fountain played. Your hot transsexual fan recommended it to you, kinda, Julia. Within cells interlinked. Also, Ana de Armas in 2049. Are you kidding me? Sounds like robots to you. Yes, we are all robots. Trans just means you're waking up and getting out of the simulation. You are a replicant who has reclaimed your humanity. Makeup seems so fucking hard. I don't do a great job at making it seem easy. Julia, imagine like every shitty problematic rom-com except like transgender. Matrix trans allegory, wake that up. Ahab, OG MTF school prep, actual makeup going for gold. OG MTF school prep, actual makeup going for gold. Oh, that I'm actually trying to, original goal, MTF school prep, actual makeup going for gold. Wait, the makeup is good? Or I am trying to win the race by getting to it to get the gold medal. Me when I'm DID switching, and also greetings, boot boy. I fucked your wife while you're at boot camp. Girl, you got it. The Wachowski sisters are here. Period. I love The Matrix. That's why I slur my speech when I'm switching, because like the inner child part had a different handle on the English language. That's for damn sure. Julia, makeup is good. I like it. Fire emoji. Oh, thank you. Ahab, you are using the time for the gold award to get to. You're using the time for the gold award to get to. Bro, my allergies are going crazy. I keep sneezing. Hello. Whoa. Legos. Oh. AJ, what color eyes do I have? I have hazel. So they look green or brown depending on the lighting. Wait, Wolf of Wall Street is back on. Gold award makeup to get filming. I feel so bad at how typos break you up. Oh my god, no, you're totally good. I just appreciate you being here and commenting. They're so pretty. Thank you, Luke. You have hazel as well. Oh my god, Mike and I have the same eyes. Hazel Club. I was doing my eyeshadow. Maybe after the live stream you will watch Wolf of Wall Street. Luke, you have green eyes and they've been the one consistent thing you love about yourself. Period. Everyone name one thing you love about yourself challenge. Mine are brown, dirt brown. I am of the earth, Julia. Luke, brown eyes are so hot though. Deep in awe. Luke flirting with Julia. Confirmed. Ahab quotation mark. I'm thinking it's a sign that the freckles in your eyes with Mike are like puzzle pieces from the start. That's beautiful. Julia, I love my ass. Let's do it down, Matt. Start the timer. Get a room. Luke, Julia is very attractive. It's just her personality that turns me off. Damn. Banning Luke, sorry guys. Blocked. JK, she's pretty cool. Julia is the coolest. Actually, you can just turn off commenting. You said, actually, silence the woke agenda. I think it's time for eyeliner. Oh my gosh, I should watch Hunger Games tonight. Julia, thank you. Ahab, kids. Sex is nothing when you are old. Personality is all. Luke, trying to silence the FTM. I'm not welcome here. That is. Oh, from Julia. Yeah, Julia hates men. Period. Confirmed. Misandry in action. Tell me why I almost started doing my makeup like, yeah. So you're doing your makeup and going to bed. No, I'm going to try to film at least 1 or 2 MTF schools, which takes like 10 minutes, and then I'm going to wipe my makeup off and then smoke a bowl and then put on Blade Runner and then put makeup. Remove makeup. Yo, not removing the sticker on your mirror is lore. I don't even remember where I got this mirror. I don't even know where I am. Kind of. Where did you come from? I have no idea. Smoke a bowl. Oh, what I was gonna say is like, brain empty, just saw fish flew by. Where did you come from, Mom? Oh, will we ever get high night? Patreon. MTF school sticker on a bong. That's right. Ooh, a gardening night. This eyeliner is for fucking crazy. She said, it's 10 o'clock on this side and it's 3 o'clock on the other. MTF school branded bowls immediately. Patreon gardening time. I do garden. Hi guys, welcome to AJ Cosmetics. We're really just gonna make grinders because I got trafficked on Grindr. I don't think I'm gonna leave it. Eyeliner is so awesome, but I could never pour shaky hands. Same. Also, doing it dissociated is like, it's a risk, but hey, sometimes it looks halfway. I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay. Going with it. Don't apps too horny. I wish I could have told myself that at 21. You hate eyeliner, Julie. It's so hard to do. Bro, nobody wants me on their apps, Luke. Oh my god. Not true. It comes out hot sometimes, Julia, your eyeliner, period. You use dating app to farm validation, period. Oh, that's why I need to blend it with some eyeshadow. Right. Right. Being a man on the apps is tough. That is tea. When you was a sexy woman, it was easy. Just use Julia's, just catfish as Julia and use her pictures. Ahab, you can crush eyeliner. It was all from 04 on, going to see Insane Clown Posse in Oak Grove, full makeup, period. Catfishing Luke Smart. Julia, I have 230 people who have liked me and it gives me value. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. Yeah, that's the thing about, like, when you're a girl. Julia, you're such a narcissist. Oh my god, shots fired. You will distract from my aura farming, Julia, period. Yeah, like, that's the thing is, like, you get flooded with like, matches and shit, but then you have to kind of really figure out which ones are A, safe, B, respectful, and C, like, realistic. So it's a lot of it is just spam. Do you think I'm a narcissist for real? I kind of worry that I am. Guys, be nice. Leave the existential dread to me. I want it all. Julia, you think your self-esteem is actually really low on some levels, still but really high on other levels? That do be like that with gender dysphoria. Because you find things that like are really, really, you're really, really proud of, and then there's stuff that's just like, you're just like, oh my god, I feel so cunt with this makeup right now. Ahab, girl, you in puberty. To Julia, of course it's a little inward focus. That's not only okay, it's important. Girl, that day's a girl hard. Euphoria is so weird, gender different. Like, why do I like the hair on my hands? I remember you saying that. That was really funny. Gender euphoria is lactating. Cognitively, I'm like, damn, I'm hot, I'd be into me. When the transsexual, the cute transsexual you've been searching for is really in the mirror. And you got butt, of course you are proud, ride on, Ahab. Julia, and then emotionally I'm like, damn, I'm taking away your moderator privileges so I can block you. Because okay. No, it's okay. It's okay to like vent and be self-deprecating. It just, you know, I don't want you to feel that way about yourself. Your cat is being needy. He wants you to turn on the bathroom sink. Ahab, it's affirming. You're not creepy. You're affirming Julia saying her butt is big. Or she loves her butt. Guys, that on, what was it, Wednesday when I had my hair done and it was straightened down to my fucking ass crack, I felt so euphoric, cunt. I kept flirting with Julia. Confirmed. Oh my god, not a polycule forming. Mascara. Then lipstick. Ahab, wild euphoria. I have all the tips. Working on a balding pony right now, period. It's creepy or beautiful. Julia, my ass used to be so mid, and now I've been checking myself out in the mirror, and I'm like, damn, I've got a woman's ass now. Let's fucking go. Bubble butt tea trade, period. Oh, that's my hair. I was like, what moved? You have a cast. You can't use a lot of that stuff. Ahab, you're not flirting. You're demisexual and subordinate. I've mentioned on here a million times, but I fucking hate when, like, men are with their girlfriends or wives at my job and flirt with me in front of them. It makes me want to fucking kill myself. They'll, like, wink at me and their girlfriend's, like, standing next to them, and I'm like, Hello? Even if you hated the thing, you can't do much. Bruh, you hate man Luke, period. You're deaf too, Masker Julia. Ahab. Yeah, Julia hates male presenting people. Fish, fish. One sec, you can't hear. Can you guys hear me? You fixed it? Okay. My heart stopped. And about to non-sexually, Ahab. You can hear, you're all good. Okay, Luke. Okay, thanks. You had head issues, Julia. Go off. Lipstick time. You took off your headphones and it wouldn't play out loud. I was like, not again. Luke, period. Heard. Or head. Julia, I want to buy a push-up bra and get a job waitressing sometimes, period. Except you're way too clumsy to waitress. You should get a job at the gas station and become the cute transsexual at the gas station. That's a lie. You hate it so much. You love being sticky. Puts makeup in silence. That's a lie. You hate it so much. Sorry, Ahab. I'm trying to like decode your comment above without like trying to read it in a way that doesn't seem concerning. Who's home? Oh, it's the neighbor. Julia. Lipstick emoji. Shocked lipstick. Shocked because I just chopped this part. Imagine spending 3 hours on lipstick, or 3 hours on makeup just to butcher the lipstick. You love your neck. Oh my god, long neck divas. I remember that. You have a neck fetish. Oh. The giraffe ladies. Oh, no, Abe, I got that part. I was just like, I was confused about like the sleeping in the same bed, if that was the point. But good luck. I hope she gets to the blue state safely. Okay. Julia, one time Luke and I were staying together, and I walked out of the bathroom at 3 a.m. and he was in a purple sweatshirt that covered his whole body and was crouched on the floor. It scared the piss out of me. Oh! Sucking towels, clip it. Grimace time, Luke. Oh, Ahab, the towel. Too weird comment privileges revoked. Luke, you took an allergy med and it feels like it's stuck in your throat. Julia, turning off everyone else's commenting ability so that you can dominate the conversation and make it into all the reels. Luke, if only I had something long and thick. No, Ahab, I just need to like, I wish I could like just read or like kind of understand what you're talking about from a position of someone who's not been trafficked. So I'm just like misinterpreting everything. And if the consensus is that like that's tea and that's good and that's safe, then like, period. I'm just like so reading it wrong, and I don't know if that's just me projecting. Boing. Okay. Sorry, we went on a journey there to arrive at you're largely asexually, like supporting and encouraging people in a way that you've learned is flirty. But really you're just supportive and encouraging. Oh, okay. 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 Luke, I guess allergy med isn't technically accurate. It's Sudafed. Getting PSE pilled. Pseudoephedrine pilled. I'm going to film MTF school at 10:30. Big dog, you're taking Sudafed at 10:30. When is the most biblically accurate time to take math time? Oh. Welcome to the nightmare realm, Julia. The best time to do meth is in the morning. Robo trip at 2 a.m. game changer. Oh my god, I feel so cunt. Mushrooms in the morning. There's a guy who lives in the trailer park behind our store, and he comes in at 8 a.m. to fucking buy twisted tea. That day drinking diva. One time you accidentally robo-tripped at work. Oh, Jesus. Had you walking like a robot? The DID simulation. That dude might Jesus seeing America. That dude might Jesus seeing America. I'm gonna keep reading this until it makes sense. That dude might Jesus seeing America. Chat, should I watch Wolf of Wall Street instead of sleeping at a reasonable hour? Period. Luke, Ahab, I wish I could understand your messages. This is my first time seeing it curly since getting the highlights done. Might be Jesus seeing America. Oh. Which dude? I'm losing the plot so bad. Oh, thank you, Julia. Jesus drinking twisted teas. Oh, the trailer park guy? Oh, right. You're overstimulated. I have hanging on with typos. Twisted teas at 8 a.m. She did some highlights down the back as well. Julia, remember the twisted teas at the beach wedding? Okay, I cannot wait to like watch this live stream back after I upload it to YouTube and try to figure out where I lost the plot and like try to figure out what everyone was saying. Because I'm like, I like lose the plot and then like get terrified and like then don't know what is real and what's not. And if I should be concerned or if I should be afraid or not. That's a very weird line for me to dance around every day. So I'm sorry if I'm overthinking anyone's messages. Julia, Wolf of Wall Street is a good movie if you have media literacy. The makeup is tea, fully landed it, girl. Thank you. Fully, completely put makeup. Makeup has been put. You say a lot of gibberish, TBH. I'll see you in the reels. Oh my god, look at you. Yay. Oh my god, whoa. Oh my god, I'm tripping. Put as fuck. Makeup padded. Yeah, I kind of was like, I had a computer, like my computer would not export. Stop, I'm naked, Luke. Okay, heard. I was trying to export the 4-hour live or 3-hour live. It was 3 hours last week and I tried to export it and my Final Cut, like my computer like seized up. And then I was like, so like, oh my god, do people even care about these? Do people even watch these? And then like, I did like an Instagram poll and I did a YouTube poll, and people did say that they watched the full lives and to keep doing them. So I was like, okay. And then I figured out a better way to do it. So yes, I don't remember what's going on. Nothing weird tonight. Your typo broken. That's mostly on me being too Friday and free. Julia, I feel like I didn't say any funny shit this time that can be realified. I will not be remembered now. Nightmare. Me girl, me as fuck. All right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry about the bit that wasn't a bit and wasn't funny. That was just you guys not being able to hear anything. And me still thinking it was a joke. Julia, you're in almost every reel. Ahab, you voted against the full lives because you know you're a handful. What do you mean by that? Like, okay. We'll figure it out. Okay. All right, good night. Julia, this is basically your channel. Julia's gonna just block me, remove me, and run these live streams. Julia, I need to keep it up, period. Yeah. You're underperforming. Thank you guys. I love you so much. I hope you have a great weekend. And if anyone had plans that I can't remember, have fun. And thanks for hanging out. I really love it. I look forward to it all week. Julia, hi guys. My name is AJ from MTF School. Yeah, no, thank you for making my every Friday night so special for me. And thank you for making me feel like today we're going to talk about identity theft. Yeah. And thank you for making me feel like what I'm doing is like worth it. So anyways, I'm going to film MTF. All right. Love you guys. Have a good night. Sorry to break up the polycule.